Oh, into the prep. Major as well, taking an aggressive stance there. That kind of fakes it out a bit. Why would Wicadia be here if they've already got a player playing aggressive? And indeed, he doesn't go checked. Oh, wonderful stuff. Only able to come away with one, though. It was more Major in on the site itself that lets us down ever so slightly. Falling early, 4 versus 3 then for this T side. Julie's retrieved, and how the hell do you get back in here on a pistol? They're quite far away. The window smoked out. There's just no real option, it feels like. And I think they're starting to figure that out ever so slightly. It looks like a sort of semi-save, but no, they are going to go for it. Try and just brute force their way forwards here. It's not going to work out, unfortunately. Too many numbers.
Stat line individually. Okay, yeah. Up close. Smoke again into his window. Is Phelps even going to clear this? Oh, no, not officially or not properly. Phelps going to get caught. I mean, why would you even check that, to be honest? Doesn't look. Gets caught by the P250. Wicadia looking for more, but he will be traded.
Descenti being careful over here. Oh, yep, you can see why. Eliminated quickly. An AK for Zantares, and I think that'll become his mission for the rest of the round, is to just save that one in. Walks it with a creep forwards. Can't get anything done off the back of it. Major here. Are you a Major or a Major fan? What do you prefer?
I always went Major, but then I started hearing people call him Major, and I kind of like it. But I think I default to Major. You know, if you subconsciously ask me, I would say Major. You know what I mean? But I like the way Major sounds. It's kind of cool. He's also like, he's right. If I'm right in saying, and don't quote me this, I think first language French, right? So that then would be Major.
I think that's where it comes from.
That's where I think it primarily, that's where it comes from. Yeah. So you know, for me, I try and give them their credit. You know, I try and Arastosh, you know what I mean? Try and give them.
Well, we just had a new one.
The right pronunciation.
That I was telling you about before we started. Yeah, I had a couple people actually DM me yesterday after our Bet Boom game.
Can do.
Yeah,
try and
because the thing
conversation.
Okay, we'll hold the point. We'll come back to it because we've got an execute coming out on the A-bomb site, but I do actually have a follow-up on that. Oh my goodness. Double swing out here from Eternal Fire. Laying down the law pretty quickly. They will eliminate pretty much the entire bite out of this attack of Imperial. Vinny and Henny, the only two remaining here. Vinny going to be low. The bomb is yet to cross that threshold, even into the planting zone. So this is really not looking too good for the Brazilian squad. There goes the last piece of utility onto the site to, I mean, try and buy some space, a smoke to plant in. Henny trying to bait some peeks here. The fake drop. Oh, he does trade one back, but ultimately eliminated, and Eternal Fire get themselves onto the board.
Better firepower. Really good opportunity for them to take a lead and once again break the economy. Phelps in behind, and Torres is in no man's land here. This is so risky, but he's still being given the luxury. There's one, but no. Fluffs his lines. Phelps and Henny combine, and they're going to find the opening double. Thankfully, Calix will answer back, but it's still numbers advantage for Imperial.
Man, what a messy move in the middle that was. Yeah, it was a kill towards short from Phelps up on the bench that distracts Zantares. It looked like he was in a really good spot. They had no idea about him. Fortunately, couldn't capitalize. Just too much going on around him. Nice little find again from Calix there. So he's done an awful lot of work here. Suddenly we are even, but there are areas of the map weakly defended. One of them is B. They're set up and digging on A. Descenti moving out, going to find a frag. So I think this B player becomes a flank eventually. But to me, it feels like the round is secure. Now, I was going to say because of the flank, but it's actually because of Descenti's double entry. All down to Calix. Could isolate the fights here if he plays his cards right. Clean spray. He's just not ready for the next man. And he's going to get straight on the bomb. Must be lurking, must be flanking. Not quite sure. The nade goes in and it finishes him. Oh, without the nade, though, I think he had that one.
Just relentless aggression through mid here. Hot Flash doesn't do enough. Vinny spots him crossing. But he won't get the fight. Zantares will punish. Through the smoke, cracking his head up. Of Woxic going to do God's work, finding one of his own. So Eternal Fire doing well to answer back.
So scrappy here on the B stream of Pro League, to be honest with you. Like, the games that we have casted, they're just incredibly happy to take these fights.
Which I
yes,
love,
absolutely. We're definitely here for it.
I want more of this.
But it's wild. It is
further down the rabbit hole.
No utility rounds, just AKs.
It's like watching me and Scriv pull up. just all aim jewels, no util, just vibes. And the vibes are so poor as a spin bar ruins us. Either way, Arcadia, back default, finding one, watch to get him on his own.
But we'll see, they might have just released some competition. Either way, in towards the A bomb site. Oh my goodness, I thought it was all Xantares, but no, it's Arcadia in from the side being a distraction. Will seal the deal. Nice to find some damage though, and Decenti's got his hands onto an M4. The next opponent round here is an AWPer. You never know. However, spotted now. Oh my goodness, Decenti, sir. You're not supposed to do that.
Another one where for Imperial, they just cannot bring a lot to the table. So Eternal Fire are being sort of kept afloat here off the back of their opponents, just really not having the weaponry, and Woxic plucking away. Woxic finding more. Yes, they're just pistols, but got to give him the credit on the shots and a leg as well. Pull the pistol out. You know you want to take the fight, my king. Woxic will see it off. Not a bad round from him. And Calix tucks into a sandwich. Traditionally a bit of a one-and-done angle here, but he does have Arcadia in the crossfires. That could help as Phelps makes a move here. Not going to clear him, so a freebie. Phelps will get his one. A second coming through for Calix, but he gets traded out. 3v3.
All over the shop once again. A bomb site not completely fallen. Imperial apprehensive. You know, there's often a lot of bodies here for Eternal Fire. Super fast rotation, super confident in those types of moves, and it is fair enough. Imperial very rarely having any kind of a lurk or a flank rolling round. Quick 1-for-1 once again. Bomb spilled out in the open. However, it is Vinny coming in late to the party. Woxic to trade him out. And now just no way in the 1 versus 1. 25 seconds. A quick reposition here from Woxic. Continues fragging out. 10 at the moment, looking for his 11th. No way. Happy to take the fight. Oh, and Woxic too slow off the mark.
Especially for teams like both of these teams, like Imperial and Eternal Fire, they are quite vocal. They do like to get loud and kind of in your face. Henny, nice shot finding Arcadia. He was waiting for exactly that swing, and he'll get it. But Woxic might get one of his own, but he misses it. Looked like he was trained on the angle, but I think he might have flicked off.
Yeah, pressure in these past couple of rounds. That's a big moment, and of course the 1v1 looked doable. Slow creep in here from Imperial. Pace change in this round massively. You could see tastes of it in the previous. Started fast, ended slow. This one has begun slow and is going to end fast. But Xantares on his trusty MP9 doing the damage, created the space as well. Woxic comes round the corner from the market door to even things up. The force buy. We questioned it, but they are making it work. For the time being. Is there a kit down? I'm not quite sure whether I clocked one, to be fair. I don't think so. Time, therefore, of the essence. Calix has got a flank. In a round like this, it won't be expected. I can guarantee it. But Woxic, he's expected. All going to be down to the MP9 then. Checking all his angles, taking his time. Now he's seen as that clock starts to run down. They're just trying to hightail it away and not give him the fight. Tenny starts the round and he will end it.
For Imperial, take a 7-5 on the T side. He could be cooking.
Indeed. Yeah, indeed. A hell of a recovery, as we mentioned. That one important round right in the middle of the half. They absolutely needed to win to close the gap and keep things competitive. They do just that. Xantares, quick rush down middle, but no way out for a trade. And he's able to back away as well. Pretty clean stuff. Somehow managing to survive and keeps in for the fight. He will eventually fall as he gets overwhelmed. They get the results they were after on the Turkish side here. Henny, oh, he's got the pick of the crop. Oh my god, but they are spamming him down. He's so nearly finished off after just a couple of shots. The bomb, yeah, gets recovered. Meanwhile, Madger also going to go down. Oh my goodness, scrappy affair once again. Henny's in CT, for God's sake. What is going on? Arcadia might be able to cut the bomb off here. This is just getting out of hand.
Well, at least he's calm all of this, right? He knows that that's that bomb being transferred over towards the B side, and he will go down. Planted for market as well. As we know, one was coming through CT. That should give the information, at least to a degree, to turn off fire, but Henny going to reveal his position, finding one. Now, Woxic looking for the fight in the 1 versus 2. This will be a tough clutch to find. He has no information now about where either are. Because enough time is gone, but the orb will see it off. Henny clotheslines Woxic for a 7-5 finish for Imperial. Mike Alex. Go towards market, that one will go. Vinny sitting up close to the Julies. Has a short player in support as Vinny trying to cause problems. He dances around site itself, dropping down, catching them, and he's looking for more as well. Somehow, this guy hasn't been traded. Finally, will go down, and they're lining up for nowhere, but he can't finish his dinner.
Yeah, looking nasty here. Oh, it's a two-piece out from Woxic. However, he finds himself suddenly alone as Phelps has found himself a two-piece. Who's the location?
Back spotted. Couple of taps again, but now time's starting to tick. Like you said, a real mission to go and recollect the bomb. And Imperial, I was going to say, not giving him any luxuries, but they do. Thrust into 1v1 versus Henny, tapping away so much damage, but Woxic going to close it. Oh my god. Imperial over face, over fight.
You know, you set up quite nicely. Either A is going to go for the bomb, and then you can play 2v1, you know, force him into a plant that's a bit awkward. He has to fight immediately. But he was allowed to control those fights. Maybe.
Wise these AKs, and it looks like they want to go towards B, which at the moment would be the absolute right decision. Stacking through mid, Major shadow spotted. Major got Utah in his hand as he panicked to drop a Molotov. Major will get one, and Major will get a second. Spacing from Phelps down the trade was poor, and Major gets away with two.
Damn. Yeah, they might have slipped through their fingers ever so slightly. Wicadia, with some support here, is going to make his way out on towards B. There's nobody really around. Vinny on the Deagle, but what do you really expect out from him here? Yeah, not landing those super fast shots. And as they gain more and more control, as the bomb goes down, Imperial, I think the wise move is to save what you have here, give it another go into the next round. Vinny was hunting for the gun, but it's gone.
I think you're right. I think you're right. There's no point. Don't overface, don't overfight. It's not really worth the hassle. You can kind of make these guns work in the next, as long as you keep them alive. Close. Close is being hunted now. And might start to feel a bit of pressure as well from the stairs player. Arcadia gonna push up with the Mac 10. He can give the luxury of crossing. He will get the kill. And another one as well. So even more. Just that kill bonus in the back pockets you are not going to complain about.
Phelps, creepy move. Oh, gets punished. Absolutely deleted, in fact. It's almost as though they were kind of expecting that. Eternal Fire then starting off strong. B bomb site will need a bolster here. Vinny tries for two, denied away. No Way is here a lot earlier than I think they were expecting, but he is also deleted. And Eternal Fire, as they were in the early stages of the CT side, showing us again why they are such a scary team, man. You know, the pack is incredibly dangerous. You've got...
Man alive, what are we starting to see here as well? You know, Imperial, it feels like getting ever so slightly just a little nervy because of it. 9-7, a 2-round buffer. But a buy back in for Imperial is going to be the call. Double MP9 brought to the table. They got the show for us. A shot for Henny. Nice flick from him, but a response in kind is good. And a response back from Decency as well to keep the numbers in Imperial's favor.
This is getting crackers once again. Good find from Decency above the smoke. Down to just two here. The bomb nowhere near the bomb site and not going to make it in there. So they have to pull away. Big round from Imperial. Timeout paying off, it would seem. And they might even get that beautiful finish here if they can keep
it. Realize. Checks shore, checks jail, nobody there. Looking backside, he's made noise and nobody showed any presence. He must be incredibly confused, thinking, where are they? Bomb is going to go down, planted for sure. And again, given that luxury here. So getting a bomb plant out of this situation isn't bad for Eternal Fire. Not that they specifically need the money. But it's going to give him a chance. Opportunity with a con player. Spots and drops, and Phelps makes it look easy.
At the moment, as we mentioned, looking very good. Everybody is performing as expected. Centaurus looking for an entry of old. Will manage to get one. The flames covering the next, but it doesn't matter. His instincts are too good. A two-piece for Centaurus off the back of the spawn.
Not bad. And it's the two new boys as well who get caught. Decency and No Way. Them dropping is going to change things just a tad. Doubling back, they're going to go towards A here. With the numbers of 10 or 5, they can just play that pack mentality. They don't need to overthink this process. Shift walk over towards Ram. Phelps is trying to hold whether anybody goes through mid, but again, he's not going to be given any sort of luxury here. This is a really good position. There's one in towards Delpan and one playing up close. Shy of a minute though. They're going to pop towards A. It's actually only one towards the site itself. The second Henny feels a bit of pressure, he might just save.
Or he might just become the hero. We'll see. Oh, no. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe a third option, which is to die embarrassing. Oh, aggressive move. Not successful this time around. They'll lose 2 in the early stage, but Maja very, very quickly falling there on the trade attempt. Boost up in towards the B bomb site. Feels like it should just secure the round, at least if they go B, which looks to be the option. I don't think they'll expect this boost up at all, so should be good from here. But again, Eternal Fire, explosiveness in the veins. We'll see what they're able to find. A cheeky little angle here from Vinny, right? All these little things from Imperial, the very, very, very unorthodox spots. Oh, might just be enough. Wacadia does try and take the fight there. Gonna lose it out. 2 remaining. Not looking too good. Will they check the boost? Surely not. 8 goes down. Phelps not going to be heard or seen here. In comes Woxic. Down he goes. And at the very least, the bomb's not been spilled, but it's 4 in total for Calix. He's not going to be able to find another after that first.
In a similar vein that it was Imperial kind of make or break in that last round, it same has to be said here, though. For Eternal Fire, boost. Henny ready, waiting, aware, and finding as Woxic gets caught. And a double stack in towards under. Xantares, if you peek your head, surely a dead man. But he's going to hold and wait, just in case they give him the fight, just in case they overextend. But so far, Phelps and No Way aren't giving him anything.
For this. And now the flank starts to come in. Perfect timing here. Maja sat at the back. Down he's going to go. Easy find, a little bit more for No Way. Oh my goodness, the long range nearly nets them all. It is, of course, the AWP to get it done. He's absolutely loving it. Quick burst here, out on towards that B-bomb site. Could be the move. We'll see. Descenti at the back of the site. Good for the first. However, I don't know that they respect how quickly in they are, but Descenti keeping his cool here. On for the ace, in fact. USP out for it. I think it might just get nicked away, but all the same. Oh, he does actually find it in the end. There you go. Done the damage, done the work, feeling good. And Imperial might just get this at the death.
Lose this round if you turn off fire. Do not get a bomb plant at the very least. And Imperial could take a 12 and more or less guarantee the 13th off the back of firepower. And Vinny going to kickstart things well. Adding one more is No Way as the AWP trying to pluck off another. As they dive out of apartments, Vinny trying to duck hunt them. He's not given the luxury and actually starts to be wrapped upon backbench as a player there. But Calix gets his head ripped off. Every single fight going the way of Imperial.
It is rough too. The buy is really not good. Really not nice at all, to be honest. So, does not look too great. But we'll see. Oh, okay. Maybe we won't. No Way with the creep out play via short. Takes down Xantares, who, by the way, was the only AK. So they were really relying on him to be able to mount that flank. Wacadia next to fall. They are just tumbling here. Deagle's out, but it's not going to be enough, is it? That will be that. Imperial with, I mean, one of the quickest and most aggressive turnarounds we've seen all tournament long.
Yeah, absolutely right. Up close, couple of taps as well, just to try and find that fight, but there's no way he's going to fall to the hands of Calix. He double down. Hello. That's much better. Calix 2 kills to his name already isn't too shabby, and they're making sure this one is under very much lock and key.
Flash coming around here for Vinny to try and, oh, make some waves. Yes, sir. Big fan of that. Beautiful move. Molotov out, nade response, but a really, really clean opener for Imperial.
No Way holding. Again, not a huge amount being offered up just at the moment. The opening kill going the way of Imperial. They've decided to pump the brakes. Open up a little bit here. Waiting for a chance as well. We're inside of that minute mark with 40 seconds on the clock to work with, and they still want to pop towards B. That's the right call. Eternal Fire rotating away. I don't know what information they've got, but it's the... Anything at the tail end would be nice, but Imperial, a freebie around off the back of a gamble that just does not pay off for Eternal Fire. I'm not sure what information they got, but somebody miscommunicated. They were maybe starting an exec over towards that. That's where Imperial have decided to start here, so they must have some sort of idea. They've got to have some sort of research in the back pocket. Let's take a look and see. Spamming the smoke. It's the Senti for the first, but Henny kills him. For the already, though, making a little move. Trying to bop here as well, and they might just go through the flames. Good spam on the side. There's Phelps going to find Wicadia. Looking for more, and Vinny delivering two. That's the sight, and again, it might be the round early. Madra and Xantares, I think they just have to save. And Eternal Fire, these last couple of rounds have been anything but nice for them. They got one kill across both of them. It's not good enough. This is looking a little shaky.
Yeah, pretty difficult look. Pretty difficult look, to say the least. It's a weird adjustment that's going to be required, I think, for this. Imperial playing completely differently to Mirage. Really not as forward-facing, not as confident at all. Madja desperately trying to get this kill on the way out. It just escapes him, though. Kind of tedious. He will manage to survive and gets his hands onto an AK, in fact. Xantares also looking for a fight, but Imperial doing a good job of not really giving them those scraps.
No way, spots one. Xantares was away as he turns his head. It's Kalix, he takes a couple of pop shots. I think that's a Zeus pulled out. It doesn't work. And no way I'll answer back on towards Xantares. This is so scrappy, but it will net them the B site.
Looking good. They'll get that bomb down. Wicadia is here pretty quick. Not much that he can do with just a P2K, though. And Madja with that M4. Probably going to look to save it again. Not really too much to be spoken of here in the final stages. Imperial just looking good and consistent. Sure. Oh, no. Had the opportunity to get the catch. He's robbed of it. Should have had that one. Should have absolutely had that one. That's not a great sign for me as well. You know, little moments like that are going to throw you off your game quite massively. So he has to be able to just not let that affect him. You know, it's ultimately not an important kill. You know, you were more likely than not going to buy into this round anyway. You know, it's not the end of the world, but sometimes players can let that.
Normally a bit of a rarity, but anything but safe as a nade comes raining down.
Oh, that is such a weird fight. Wicadia heard the flash coming in, instinctively kind of turns away. Actually ended up being behind him anyway. Oh, yeah, that is a rough one. Kalix does manage to find a clean frag there at range. I think they'll kind of confirm the position of two players off the back of that. Oh, and Vinny going to lose his life as well. This now gets interesting.
It felt like a really good chance, right? Kills on both sides of the map. They could have just barreled in anywhere and just used the numbers, but you have a fight. Oh, Woxic. The nade might just do it, though. And it will. Phelps gets caught. Kalix will catch Decent T on the move. And the AWP now have it all to do. Henny, bit of magic needed from you in this 1 versus 3. Now turned 1 versus 2. With 35.
Yeah, I was going to say the rotations are quite quick. If they'd managed to jump the gun, take the guess, take the 50-50, they may well have gotten ahead of him here. Oh, he's clearing as many angles as possible. Did he just spot a shoulder there? I think he did. The run-in as well will deny the bomb plant away. But they're headed B. And at the moment, Eternal Fire are setting up for an A hit. May well sacrifice a player here as Xantares has taken a risky push down canals. Not going to spot anyone. He's a little bit suspect. So Madja more ready for the B hit than perhaps they were expecting. They've also used most of their utility getting that fake mid control. So now retaking control of B is going to be difficult. You got 2 players in on the flank and everybody is just falling here on this Imperial side. Eternal Fire, thanks to Xantares' push, gets so much info and the kills just come easy.
Really good information gathering from him and a flawless round as well. to lock it in place. It's 2 for him, 2 for Magic. Leading by example and a perfect round. You have no complaints out of that.
Yeah, lucky to be so. Eternal Fire starting to take back control of the game then, looking very, very good. Calix ready for the fight as Descenti goes flying, quite literally, through the smoke. An advantage once again for the Turkish team. Should be able to work with this from here. Henny on that low HP as mentioned previously, so yeah, looking very good here.
Swing and a miss from no way. Calix will catch him. Great reaction as Vinny looks to close himself, but he gets caught by Arcadia. I personally would hunt here to try and get rid of the AK. It's not going to be the case, so Phelps will keep hold of what he's got. We'll see. Let's see if it punishes them. Sometimes we mention it and then it doesn't make a difference in the grand scheme, but it could here. Vinny, my God, blind, gonna get one. Arcadia gonna fall. Aggression stepped up for Imperial and it's working. 2v4 now.
So fast into this, and it's really, really worked out, like you say. I'm curious to see what the rest of Eternal Fire can do. Magic trying to get some good timing. He does onto one, but he is spotted early enough into this, traded early enough into this. Woxic, do you even necessarily want to go for it, right? They do have that cash available. He's feeling confident in himself. Wants an automatic weapon. Whereabouts is it? Can't spot it just yet, so he's going to stick with the AWP. There's the AK. Finds himself a better chance here, maybe with this change in weaponry. Smoke comes round. That's going to block his view of both of these players, unfortunately. So not looking too good. He's making all the noise now. In he goes. Oh, Molotov messed up ever so slightly. I think that was supposed to go on the bomb, so he's allowed to get the pressure in. It doesn't matter. Henny deletes him to look good moving into the second half. Can't give any room to Imperial. Arcadia, ahead of the flash, and he finds the double kill. They're unable to trade him. What a move.
Ooh, response. Twice that's happened, by the way. They've pop flashed through a smoke into his main, and Arcadia, it's just been so close he's avoided it. Woxic, however, will not avoid that one. Flash of his own coming down as he's desperately trying to stay alive here. And No Way just eating the flashes, doesn't care. Knows his position alone, are going to put the pressure on. Oh, moving around, Woxic, nice shot. And he gets in towards backside, so he's got some safety. 2v4, surely now unlosable for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, they're ready for Descenti here, aren't they? Surely. Let's get it done. Henny trying to draw attention, get a shot out of Woxic. Unfortunately, he gets what he wants. It just lands straight in his chest. 3 seconds, nothing Descenti can do, so he will just save the AK and hand the round.
Not in their favor. Spotted on the jiggle there. Molotov comes down to stop them pushing forward, but they're going to keep going.
Lovely find here from Maja to open things up. Looking good for Eternal Fire. Aggressive from Imperial. It worked last time out. Not going to work this time, though. Vinny remains alone. Can't find the double kill. He's robbed in the end. Still had 3 more. Phelps on the duel. He's up close here. Oh, kind of baiting his teammate out a little bit. So back into an even situation. Meanwhile, the bomb itself is actually headed towards A. I think they're becoming quickly aware of this fact, but they're not going to be able to deny the bomb plant at the very least. And, you know, now you lack information. Where are they going? How do they move? And what do I expect? Vinny in for the first, looking for another. Oh, nearly close to it. Maja in at middle that finds the big kill. All going to be down to Phelps. Picking up the pace, trying to isolate some 1v1s before they're able to group up together. The Julies have done well for him thus far. Perfect range here. Clean frag. 1v1, not a lot of time though. Zintari's just trying to waste it round the corner he goes, and that's got to be the round. Nothing that Phelps can do from here to get the defuse and stop the death, etc. Eternal Fire pick up the pistol, looking good for the third map. Dangerous kind of move from Eternal Fire, I have to be honest. All of them grouped up like this, not wasting any time at all. That 5-7 can be deadly. Oh, it's so close, isn't it, for him to just eliminate the entire attack. The rotation is here quite quickly. AK swaps hands there. They're just waiting for the smoke to go down before making a move. It's going to be replenished, however. I think just Just have to go through it, fellas. Scout to lead the way. MP9 dealt with quickly. Calyx looking clean. 15 kills for him, in fact, so very, very clean. 10th round for Eternal Fire. A slim window for Imperial, but they couldn't make it work in that round. It's now going to be 11 more likely than not for the Turkish boys. Yeah, this feels like a third map.
It does. It absolutely does. I mean, this, you know, you hate to say it, off the back of what was a really good kind of response out of Imperial and a really good kind of map number one where they really got to kind of flex their assets a little bit. This has been anything but. They just never got going. 10-4. This one feels like a little bit of a throwaway, and MP9 is all they've got to work with. But let's see. Anything in the locker? Zantara says no. Let's see, he'll get one of his own. The MP9 at least answers back. Okay, a couple of kills isn't terrible. 1v2. Nearly. More expensive than we would have assumed.
Wow,
considering
yeah.
it was just an MP9. He's got to catch at least one I've got. There is no way in hell that Imperial are going to expect this. And he should be able to line up a couple. There's going to be one below and one to the right. He plays Trigger Discipline. He can get both, and he will. Beautiful. My God. Wicadia single-handedly won this round with a brilliant move, sneaking through the smoke. And when Imperial watched that back on the demo or the VOD, they're going to be sick to your stomach. They're calling for a save already.
Yeah, I mean, what else can you do, to be honest? He just completely kicked out of the round by Wicadia. The kills are one thing, but it's just the position that he's got, and you never know who else is going to be in there, right? So, yeah, really well played to get him in. That must be a little pocket strat, potentially, or maybe it's just a move that felt right at the time. Hard to tell. He will go down. Mini hunting here for these frags. Any kill's going to be good that they can take away. Toxic for 2, and now it's no way. Indeed, overwhelmed. Really well finished from Eternal Fire as well. Quiet start into the round. Just the one smoke laid down thus far. Eternal Fire trying to see what they can get away with. Oh, and a lovely two-man move. Just bait and switch, and I mean, they both worked beautifully. The 1-2. Absolute perfection. Wicadia holding the extremities here. But I think it looks like it is over here, folks, to be honest with you. Another kill coming round. Henny will trade one back, but it's going to need a huge hero play from him. They're on the way. They know where he's at. They've got a man flanking in as well. Nice find onto camera, to be fair to him. He's heard the steps behind him, but he's overwhelmed eventually. No way. Man of the hour, 3 and 13 at the moment. Struggling for sure. Down he will go. Eternal Fire make mincemeat out of Imperial. In towards Banana comes the aggression. Eternal Fire scaring away Imperial's initial hold, but not going much deeper than that. Taking a pause to get some utility down, but there is a return Molotov. It's going to split them up. Phelps has found the first head. It's worked pretty beautifully here for Imperial. The flank coming round from behind looks good to me. 3 remaining, getting slowly tapped down. Phelps in for another. He will eventually fall, but they're not quite ready for that second player. Still able to deal with him and the bomb.
And Torres, how's he swing this? Is it a classic namesake peek? Kind of. Oh, it's so messy. Oh, it's so messy. Vinny will find Wicadia. The bomb's surely not given the luxury of going down here, and bye-bye. No way he sees it off. Just tucks his head back sight. So, with deep banana smoke as well, they've surely got to expect somebody close. And they come. Vinny, one pistol pulled out as well, but he's probably a dead man in this position. And there's no need to trade, really, or no need to get too giddy because there's a big flank happening. Oh, Henny had a chance. He stuffed his lines. That was a prime opportunity for a free kill.
That is really rough for him. The MP9 maybe letting him down slightly, but the damage that he's done might work. I don't know. A really weird turn of affairs here from Imperial. You've got a flank coming in, but then the guy at car just sort of sacrifices his teammate, throws a smoke down. We'll see. I don't know that it's going to have too much of a negative effect here. Double spray down for no way. Looking for some A pressure. It's Descenti trying to find timing. Wicadia, though, that was all a part of his plan. Get the smoke out and bait the peak from the apartments. Thank you very much for the freebie, he says. Meanwhile, Banana, the next area of contention. No way on the edge of the smoke. Got to be very careful from here. This could get problematic. However, he is indeed confident in this position, at least for one. But we're going to need multiple out from him. It is only the one before he gets traded. Not going to be enough for my money. 40 seconds And not much control for Eternal Fire. That's about all Imperial have here.
Yeah, I mean, time is ticking. They've got to start making the decision. Henny spotted some information himself. Molotov will meet it towards corner. And the thing is, he's the only one towards the side, but they're going to continue looking over towards A. Maybe a chance here. Just as the smoke comes up towards long. Damage dealt. One more backside as well with an AUG. What can Vinny do? The first offering up, and he'll deliver. Looks for a second, he'll get it. And the third as well, they're lining up. Low HP, and the trade will come through from Phelps. That's beautiful. Or the T side. So one plan will be Loving Sansal's going to go through that. Flames there, boosting up. No way was O2 ready for it. A double nade to come behind to catch Wacadia. This is beautiful. Imperial, they've done their research, absolutely.
Looking so damn good here, sir. Really, really impressive stuff, and long may it continue. Vinny, a complete switch up in position for him, by the way. Looking for a little bit more. Slowly round the corner they will come, and in strikes Vinny on his trusty AUG.
On a whale of a time with it. Turn a fire back into the buy. Phelps, I do love this, but Antares is aware, but he wasn't. I think just the peak of the plume of that Molotov, he just couldn't see. And Phelps getting away with murder. How is he even still alive?
Absolutely criminal. Henny, meanwhile, on the AWP. Got to be careful. Yeah, Wacadia ready for him. A weird sort of angle to deal with. Descenti, meanwhile.
What's happening?
He's gone in behind.
All behind each other.
Ridiculousness in this round. And Descenti changes up position. Madja might just drop to him, you know. I don't think the timing's quite going to be there, but they still have to clear out that whole angle. Meanwhile, rotations have come round towards the A-bomb site. They're pretty certain of an A hit. Wacadia creeping in behind enemy lines. Bit of 4x3 business. He will be traded instantly. So it's still a man advantage.
Common thing for the tier 1 teams, but doesn't seem to be the case. He's going to be just playing contact, going to play fights here. It might just work. There's the first, not quite the second. Major trade, bomb will go down. He's just about got enough time for that. He should hit the banana player and a drop Molotov to deny his rotation.
All right, we'll see.
Oh.
Adja, okay, doesn't get it off the ground, trying to get himself into a spicy position. Denied that chance, unfortunately. 6 in a row here. The Brazilians taking over the game. Descenti round the corner here. Oh, flash comes in. It failed. It hit him, I think. Oh, no, it bounced off the wall. Either way, not going to plan at all. Henny in behind on the site. So much damage done. No scope at range. We love those. Any more from Henny? No. He's denied the chance, and what an explosive round for Eternal Fire to win.
Waiting for his chance, and in it comes now, surely. Molotov on towards double boost on second. Orange of no way is burning to a crisp. But he hasn't given away his position on the rotate, though. Wacadia will get caught.
Vinny still hidden away, waiting patiently. I mean, the Molotov could be big here, actually. Calix, oh, just gets the digits in, but it costs him his life, and the smoke will go down at the perfect time for Vinny to capitalize. Love it when a plan comes together. However, it's not quite finished just yet. Madja can't get it done, and Woxic overwhelmed from behind. Imperial answer back immediately. Number 7.
Looking anything but right now.
Poor Phelps spotting the back end of a player. That's lucky. Yeah. That's lucky. You got to feel for Wacadia on that, but it's a question of whether they get that down. It looks like they want to try and burst aggressively. They're going to send it. Madja, big kill from him. However, Vinny up top, again, ready for this hit. Trades things out, keeps the advantage, buys time for those rotations, keeps on doing the damage. Currently doing no wrong. Phelps trying to spam away. Nothing coming for him. Got to be careful not to lose his life, but this retake looks pretty good to me.
Antares low. So is Phelps, so is Vinny. A chance both ways, and it feels like this first fight going to really give it all. No util for the T side. A flank coming through as well. One smoke for Phelps to work with. And Vinny leading the charge with the AK in hand, looking to swing, looking to find, will find one. Look where the second of the trade will work, 1v2. And as Calyx now thrusting himself into the 1v1, Henny knows on the rotation, time is ticking. Got to find this fight for Henny, deletes him, and he just about has enough time for the defuse. The win streak continues, and Imperial are going to lock themselves into an 8th and a really, really stellar retake.
Still not secure in terms of where they're going to go. Only 30 seconds, so it feels like it has to be an A hit here. Slow creep in. Henny deleted. Descenti in a pit, dealt with, and that's the round.
It has to be. It really does. I mean, maybe some exit kills and consolations would be nice, and it will only be 1 for No Way, at least for the time being. AK scooped up. Whether he keeps hold of it, who knows? Yeah, he turns away the worst time. Woxic will see him off. The most conclusive round we've seen. Been a little quiet this game. Calyx as well, right? He's someone we highlighted off the back of map number 2, but in a bit of a shadow of his former self. Vinny hasn't got his favoured AUG. For him, just an MP7. And it's decent he's going to get caught early. Henny and Vinny in towards apps. I like this. They're getting a bit proactive. With a number disadvantage, why not? Only thing is Wakadia is holding, Wakadia is finding both. Wakadia is so damn crisp as Woxic answers one of his own, and he can't make it 2. That'll be the half, 8-4. Eternal Fire answer back a little bit.
Not quite sure, but an early smoke down is just a little bit of confidence, isn't it? Looks like it might end up being a B fake, but then they're not necessarily heavily leaning on A. So maybe they send these B players in, yeah, see what they can find, and then, work around that. Bit of a rough flash for Zantares. Madja, though, he looks good, saves his teammate a little, and they think they will be ready for this A-hit now, and still going to be a lot of players ready to go on this one. Calyx up close, 2 for him on the P2K. Julie's still alive up above, and it is indeed 4 pistols left for that Eternal Fire side. No time now to get the bomb down after that frag. Just Wakadia on this short area. He didn't end the round himself, but Zantares on that rotation gets it done. Either way, round was secured. Quiet start again. Usual utility around, but no kills coming down just yet. Not even really a lot of damage traded here. It is this mental bonus buy of 5 MP9s, and somehow they make the first frag work.
To be tested, Phelps could come around this corner as well. Does he clear him though? Because it's at range on long. There's a bit of pressure. It's a 1-2 punch, make it a 3 punch as well as Calyx is coming through short. The MP9s are causing problems, and the MP9s are delivering. Hang on a second, 1v4, turn 3. And Eternal Fire, they are continuing to chain these rounds together.
Monstrous round as well. So big in the grand scheme of money and just that roll, that snowball that you're talking about. Descenti not finding enough kills to go in for that bomb, so he will take the save.
Counter-terrorists win.
They're not going to hunt him, but they will look to upgrade their weapons here. Looking very good on that Eternal Fire side. Then Imperial alongside the AK as well. Yeah, they do have to be careful here. No flash available is kind of wild, but I think they might be looking for a contact play. Oh, the nade is out and misplaced. They're going to take the scrap towards middle. That's a pretty big deal. They drop everyone at mid. Unfortunately, the low buyers not able to survive. Descenti takes a tag. Surely not long for this world here. Molotov, nearly enough to finish him off, but a stray bullet from somewhere has to do the job here, you'd think.
You'd hope as well. Swinging towards graveyard. Oh, Senti will get out 1.
Descenti, first one to peak round, wins his fight. Big deal for Imperial. Can they work with it? Only 20 seconds though. It's a lot of pressure to get in. Woxic going to go wild off the back of the flashes. The bomb still hasn't moved yet. 15 seconds. A well-placed frag could end it all here and now. Is that going to be it? Bomb hits the deck. The trades have got to be fast. Woxic gets himself another. Wakadia is still alive. He's done enough. Phelps in behind. You know, very cool kills, my guy, but there's no time to get the plant. Oh my goodness, Imperial, just that stutter. You know, they found the first kill in a balcony and then you gotta go. Left quite low onto the AWP. The old Bogdan's Law. I've said that one for a while. Either way, what are we cooking up here on the Imperial side? It looks like Eternal Fire finding the pace. right when it counts. Yet to drop a round. Looking good at the start of this one as Antares takes a dry swing and a key fight won for him. They will start to encroach towards this B-bomb site on the Imperial end, but Eternal Fire very, very ready for what they have in store. Magic has got this smoke. Soon as there's a bit of presence over the top, oh, it will be a bit late, you know. The flash kind of messing with him ever so slightly. He does spam down one. No way with a big frag. Oh my goodness, Magic bailed out by his teammate. 4-on-2 ensuing here. They do get the bomb down, which in the context of the round itself is pretty good, right? Definitely what they wanted, a return on the investment, but they need the wins no matter where they come from. They have to be scrapping and vying to win every single round. No way looking away from Banana. However, the nades give it away. He's good for the first, not ready for the second quite yet. Tries to push in for more. It's a P250 of any, and he misses out on those headshots. Double digits now for Eternal Fire.
Not bad. This is a beautiful display. A flawless half. A Counter-Strike still out. Struggling to find anything back into an investment. Heading back on the AWP, but what can you do with it? No way! Oh, that's a beautiful double entry. Hello, welcome to the server. That is the Imperial we know and love. And that's the B site.
Exactly what we expect out of this guy. New blood on the block, surprising everybody over the past month or so with some of the numbers that he's been putting up, and a really great way to get it.
And our B hold is a little fragile. I think for Eternal Fire, it might just force them to slow things down a tad, pump the brakes a little bit in terms of the aggression, prioritize utility rather than...
Deep nade damage coming in here, a lot onto the Imperial side, but no way again playing confidently. Still gonna go for it. 30 seconds, and Antares, oh, he's still in an awkward spot, but they go in a little bit later. The molly actually spread down slightly. I think they paused because they figured that it wasn't going to go at all. But he ended up being Molotov. Ooh.
Man, Antares done so well there, so well. A couple of them low as well. Phelps, no way. Henny, Phelps, the lucky man to even still be alive as well. And Utah would be brutal. Magic going to spam down for one. Does he expect a second towards Dark? He definitely does, as Phelps will fall, dropping down as he finds one, but Vinny going to line up two. A chance here, but denied as Waxic will see it off. 2 kills to his name in the 1 versus 1 as well. Means Eternal Fire, map and series point, an 8-4 half for Imperial, and since then...
You can see there were notes everywhere there for Eternal Fire is what I noted. Imperial, not as many, and it looked like Vinny had some that he maybe kind of screwed up a little bit, frustrated with them, and he's going to take a bullet in the back of the cranium.
Will they make it?
Magic. Up top. Position that Imperial have struggled with in the past. A well-timed Molotov, but Descenti finding Wicadia getting excitable down middle, I suppose. Still going to look to go B, so still got to worry about this boost for my money. No way is low. Phelps looking, oh, creeping forwards. Yeah, Major is right on the silver platter. Can't deny a frag like that. He gets himself a second through the smokes, and Tara is still alive at the back end of the site. Easy find onto No Way. It's Henny all alone, and he gets traded out. Eternal Fire take it, and the energy out from the IGL. You see what it means. A hard-fought battle